How to skyrocket your net worth with the military in your 20s, 30s, and 40s. That is the title of this video, and it is exactly what I'm going to break down for you today. But here is the twist. Most people think they know how money works. They think net worth is just about getting a job, saving a little, maybe investing in a 401k and hoping for the best. But that is slow, that is fragile, and that is why most people stay stuck. The military is different. The military gives you a shortcut. It gives you systems, benefits, and leverage that civilians cannot even imagine. And if you use those benefits strategically in each decade of your life, you can grow your net worth faster than most people. You can grow your net worth faster than people who grind 40 years in the rat race. So stick with me, because I'm going to show you not only how to win in your 20s, 30s, and 40s, but also how to stack benefits in ways nobody talks about. On this channel, I'll show you how 3 years can buy you a lifetime bag. So subscribe. Let us start with your 20s, because this is where everything begins. I know some of you watching are already in your 30s or 40s, but pay attention, because even if you miss a step, you can backfill and still win. But if you are in your 20s right now, this is the golden window, the decade where you can build the foundation that compounds for the rest of your life. And here is the truth. Most people waste their 20s. They chase jobs that barely pay the bills. They get into debt for degrees that may not pay off. They blow their money on things that do not matter. And then they wake up at 30 with nothing but regret. The military gives you a way out of that cycle. Here is what the 20s playbook looks like. Number 1, stability. Stability is the first building block of wealth. When you are broke, your biggest enemy is instability. You do not know if you can pay rent. You do not know if you can pay for food. You do not know if a single medical bill will destroy you. That instability keeps you stuck in survival mode. But when you join the military, all of that changes. The paycheck hits on time, every 2 weeks. Housing is covered. Food allowance is covered. Medical is covered. That stability frees up mental energy and money. It gives you margin. It lets you breathe. And margin is the soil where wealth grows. Number 2, discipline. In your 20s, you probably do not know how to run your life yet. Most people your age are winging it. They wake up whenever. They hit whatever. They quit when things get hard. The military changes that. It forces discipline into you. Wake up early. Train your body. Train your mind. Show up on time. Follow through. That discipline may feel hard at first because you are not used to it, but it becomes your superpower. And here is the secret. The same discipline that makes a good soldier will make you wealthy later. Keep that in mind. We will come on that. Because wealth is not just money. It is habits. Discipline with money. Discipline with work. Discipline with health. If you build those habits in your 20s, they will carry you for life. Number 3, stackable benefits. This is where the real magic begins. Most young people go into debt for education. They pay thousands of dollars for college, rack up loans, and graduate work. But with the GI Bill, you do not just avoid debt. You actually get paid to study. Imagine that. That means while your peers are drowning, you are stacking money and degrees at the same time. Here is the kicker. The GI Bill does not just pay tuition. It pays you a housing allowance while you study. That means you are literally collecting checks for sitting in class. I use this myself to earn 2 master's degrees, all while working a full-time IT job. At one point, the GI Bill was paying me over $2,500 a month just to go to school. That money alone was more than my rent and bills combined. That is wealth acceleration. That is a play nobody tells you about. Now, let's talk about your 30s. This is the decade where you move from building the foundation to scaling your net worth. And here is the big trap. A lot of veterans waste their 30s because they do not file for VA disability. They think disability means being broken. They think it is charity. They think it makes them weak. That is wrong. VA disability is compensation. It is the government paying you back for the wear and tear on your body and your mind. And if you document your conditions and file properly, that compensation becomes the anchor of your net worth strategy. Here is what I mean. VA disability pay is tax-free. It is guaranteed for life and is stacked on top of another income you earn. For me, that number is $4,544 a month. Do the math. That is over $54,000 a year. tax-free. For a civilian to take home that same amount, they will have to earn around $70,000 or $75,000 before taxes. That is like having a six-figure base without even working. And the beauty is, you can still work on top of it. That means your 30s can be the decade where you double up. Your career income plus your VA compensation equals explosive growth. That is how you leapfrog your peers. But let us not stop at disability. In your 30s, you can stack other benefits: education for dependents, property tax exemptions in certain states, free or discounted licenses, registration for car, even tuition for your spouse or kids. These things may not feel like cash in your pocket, but every dollar you do not spend is a dollar you can invest, right? And when you add it up, it is thousands of dollars saved every year. That is money you can redirect into assets, stocks, businesses, properties. Remember, wealth is not just about making money. It is about keeping money and multiplying money. Here is another key in your 30s: skill stacking. Your military discipline and benefits give you margin, right? Use that margin to build skills civilian will pay for. IT, trades, business, healthcare, management, whatever lane you choose, build deep expertise, because income is a skill. The better your skills, the higher your income ceiling. And when you combine higher income with VA disability, you create a financial engine that compounds. Take my example. I'm making over $300K a year from my IT, for my software engineer job, and I still get $4,544 per month from the VA. Imagine, combine those, you can do the math yourself. Now, let us move to your 40s. By now, you have the foundation, you have stability, you have VA income, you may have a career or business. The question now is, how do you optimize and accelerate? Your 40s are the decade of audits. Audit your spending, audit your investments, audit your lifestyle. This is the time to cut dead weight and pour fuel on what works. If you have money leaks, subscription, cars, houses you do not need, kill them. Redirect that money into investments that grow, because your 40s are also your peak earning years. Every dollar you invest now compounds faster because you already have decades of momentum behind you. In your 40s, you also start thinking about legacy. Not just wealth for yourself, but wealth for your family. This is where dependent benefits matter even more. Education for your kids, healthcare for your spouse, property tax exemptions that free up cash for investments. And here is the overlooked part: teaching your kid the discipline and structure you learn in the military. Passing down not just money, but mindset. That is generational wealth, because money without discipline gets wasted, but money plus discipline lasts forever. Now, let me over-deliver here, like I promised at the start, because the title of this video said 20s, 30s, and 40s. But here is the bonus: advanced stacking strategies nobody talks about. Let us start with the tax math. Civilians here. Civilians get taxed, then spend what is left. Veterans with VA pay, what they do? They get paid, keep every cent, and then spend. That means your VA check is worth more than the same number on a civilian paycheck. A $4,500 VA disability payment is equal to a $70,000 job, and that gap grows as you climb. That is leverage civilians cannot touch. Another stacking move: combine benefit in creative ways. Use your VA disability to cover living expenses while you go to school on the GI Bill. That means you are collecting money from two streams while building skills for your career. Or use your education benefits to help your spouse or kids while you focus your income on investments. That way, your whole family is building wealth at the same time, not just you. Or use state-level benefits to cut costs on taxes, registration, tuition, then redirect those savings into a side business. These are the plays that turn good benefit into great wealth. Here is one more mindset reset. Most veterans feel guilty about filing for benefit. They think they are taking money they do not deserve. They think it makes them lazy. That is a lie. Filing is not a weakness. Filing is wisdom. You gave your time, your body, your energy to service, right? Compensation is not a handout. It is a payout. And the people who understand that are the people who build wealth, because they stop running on the hamster wheel for every dollar and they start stacking benefits into a system. That system is what creates freedom. So let us zoom out. In your 20s, the military gives you stability, discipline, and benefits that build a foundation. In your 30s, you stack those benefits with career income and skills, doubling your net worth growth. In your 40s, you optimize, accelerate, and build legacy. And all along the way, you use advanced stacking moves to multiply the value of every dollar. That is how you skyrocket your net worth with the military. Not by luck, not by chance, by using the system that is already there, waiting for you to claim it. So let me leave you with this. Most people think wealth is about working harder, more hours, more jobs, more grind. But the truth is, wealth is about leverage, using systems, benefits, and discipline to multiply your effort. The military gives you that leverage, and if you use it wisely, you can turn 3 years of service into decades of wealth. That is not theory, that is reality. I live it, I'm living it, I use it, and you can too. Drop a comment if you have any question and I will answer them. Watch this video on the screen that YouTube thinks will be helpful to you. If this helped you, subscribe for more play that turn service into freedom. Please share those videos also in your network. Thank you for watching till the end. Peace. I'm gone.